to New York, bro. I'm telling you, it's a lot of y'all out there right now. Everybody who's out there, make sure y'all safe. Appreciate everybody who popped out for y'all, bro. We gonna make sure it's safe.
Stop the cap.
Bro, we not gonna do nothing until it's safe.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Yeah, then I gotta make sure it's safe. Everybody's good. But I ain't gonna lie, it feels so good to be here. Like, hometown, like, it's home court advantage. We got home court advantage, bro.
Home court advantage.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at them. They standing like a unity, bro.
God, we gotta get right here.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
They splitting up. They splitting up. I go.
Yo, I cannot go out there with the book bag.
Lower Manhattan, and you can see news helicopters are overhead. That's Union Square Park. The park has been swarmed and basically overrun by people. Look at the crowds of people there.
People are being people. There's so many people here. People are pushing around, so you can't really get it organized.
Okay, and before we came on, you were telling me that, in your own words, that some people out here were bugging out. Explain to me what you saw, what you meant by that.
Bugging out, like you can see, like, there's no excuse, obviously, for what happened, but, stuff like that just happens all the time. People being reckless. It's New York City. Stuff like this happens every day.
What?
Well, I wouldn't say every day, but
what?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you and be safe. As you can see, Sandra, we've also heard and seen incidents of construction equipment behind me. I'm going to show you one live look, last live look again.
In fact, subway lines, bus lanes, they're bypassing Union Square. It's a big subway station in Manhattan. Apparently, what had happened here is a
right inside my city.
Popular Twitch streamer was holding a video game giveaway. If you don't know what Twitch is, you're not alone. I barely know what it is. It's apparently a platform where you can watch other people play video games.
Which is a thing. A lot of,
Sounds
clearly.
incredibly boring, but obviously it's a thing. So this Kai Cenat was gonna do a giveaway. He announced it on his Instagram feed. And look at this. It's basically become a mob scene there. They're on top of cars. Yeah, this is Union Square.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah. And
people broke into the park and they began to throw articles that belong to the construction site, paint cans, bottles, rocks. You had people walking around with shovels, axes, and other tools from the construction trade. And additionally, individuals were also lighting fireworks, and they were throwing them towards the police. They were throwing them towards each other.
Stop the bluffing, bro. There's a lot of talking going on.
The influencer, we were able to eventually get him out of the park and remove him for safety reasons. Our officers exercised great restraint despite the aggression that they were met with and the acts of violence they were met with. Ultimately, myself and our leadership team, working in tandem with our department attorneys, did declare this gathering an unlawful assembly. The NYPD offered multiple, and I do mean multiple, opportunities for the crowd to leave. We tried to give them a means of egress for them to exit the park and exit the streets. After numerous warnings and after being assailed, hit with rocks and bottles and other debris, we started to make arrests to clear out the park.
And this is video here of Kai Cenat being taken I don't know if the correct terminology is into custody, but this is him with the NYPD where he was taken into custody for questioning.
Hometown, like, it's home court advantage. We got home court advantage, bro.
Home court advantage.
Look at this. Look at this.
We have not gotten any word of any arrest, only he was taken into custody for questioning. But there you see him in the khaki pants with the black sweatshirt being taken and escorted by NYPD for questioning.
21-year-old guy, New York City native, usually uses humor in a lot of what he does online, we're told, and is a huge sensation, and he has a huge influence, literally in the most literal sense of the word, and he brought people out today, all right, and now this.
Many hours later.
What do you want to say to your followers?
What happened to the PlayStations, guys? What happened?